Not something I normally make a video on, but I just saw the news about the fatal car crash that Anthony Joshua survived that unfortunately claimed the lives of two of his friends, Latz and Cena. A very tragic and just very sad accident that I think the reason I want to talk about it just kind of reminds you how quickly life can change like that. Because it was only like, what, a week ago? 2 weeks ago, maybe, where Anthony Joshua just made, like $100 million or something like that with the Jake Paul fight, and now he went home to spend time with family in Nigeria, and then just out of nowhere, a freak accident that ends with two of his friends dead and him with injuries as well. Based on the reports, they're not like serious injuries, but even still, the loss of his friends like that has got to be beyond traumatic. There's quite a lot of footage of it because tons of people gathered around. It looked like they were gathering around for like the New Year's Eve ball drop. It was unbelievable the amount of people that crowded the crash and just started filming it, which I know is commonplace everywhere in the world. Anytime anything happens, the first thing people do is start filming. But in one of the longer clips, someone was like actually moving people out of the way that I believe were trying to help Anthony Joshua out of the car so they could get a better angle to film at. It was very disturbing. You can briefly see in that clip that the SUV they were traveling in is just completely destroyed, just obliterated. Now, according to officials, what they believe happened is that the SUV was attempting to overtake another vehicle on the road, so they traveled over the speed limit to overtake them, and while doing so, ended up crashing into a stationary truck, which led to the loss of life here. Just a horrible thing. Wishing the best for the families going forward. Anthony Joshua, according to people that have talked to him since this, is like physically okay. The injuries weren't like super severe. He's shaken up, which obviously makes sense. The fact that anyone is walking away from this accident alive is nothing shy of a miracle. The carnage is horrifying. Now, I want to make a little special mention here to the CNN article I read on this, because at the very end it had this statement: Joshua could not immediately be reached for a comment. No shit. You just blow in from Stupid Town? Obviously he's not going to immediately be scrambling to give you a statement for your piece. Why would you even bother, like, reaching out or trying to get a statement from him a mere, 2 hours or something after a fatal car accident that claimed the lives of two of his best friends? That's crazy to me. That's just like a lack of humanity. Like, quick, get Joshua on the horn ASAP. We need to hear from him about what he's feeling right now so I can write about it and make money off it real quickly in my piece. What do you mean he doesn't want to talk to us? That doesn't make any sense. Fine, alright, I'll just go ahead and say he couldn't be reached for a comment. How selfish. I understand it's just like standard journalism, but that kind of thing always just rubs me the wrong way in the event of a tragedy where they try and like reach out to whoever survived it or something as quickly as they can so they can be like the first outlet to have a statement from them. I don't know, that never really fully sits right with me. Anyway though, like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't normally cover things like this, but when I was learning about this story, I don't know, man, it was just such a terrible thing, and it's a very scary reminder of just how quickly life can change, where things can be going amazing for you in life, right? Like Anthony Joshua just recently was talking about having the best weekend of his life with everything going on. And then just from out of nowhere, at the height of everything going really well, a heartbreaking tragedy can occur. It's just sad and scary. It's just fucking terrifying. You've just got to cherish life every second of it. Every second you spend in this corporeal realm is a gift. And, it's just, you never know what can happen. So I'm wishing the best to the families of Latz and Cena moving forward, and wishing a speedy recovery to Anthony Joshua and the other survivor from this tragedy. And I just kind of wanted to talk about this a little bit because when I was reading about it, man, it was horrifying stuff. So anyway, that's really about it. So yeah.